Oh, finally decides to join us. Welcome, YouTube. Everybody on YouTube. Hey, you know what I just realized? It's October and nobody's done it yet, so I'm going to do it. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawling in search of you. Where the hell's Tin and Shift Kicker? What am I going to do? Well, I think they're gone on strike, but that's okay because I got tacos and I got tostadas, and I will cripple you both for being on strike. Do you think I could use that video for, maybe they'll make me president of a freaking union and I could make 900,000 plus a year. And I don't have to leave the house except when they do the protest. Yeah. All right. Let's see who's out here, and then we're going to get to the stuff that we got a lot of stuff. I saw Tin post her thing for tonight. She's doing a show, so I don't know if she's busy doing that or she's doing research or she's got the time. So we'll see if she's going to show. Shift, she's in between home and somewhere else, and if she's feeling good, if she makes it home, she'll join us. So howdy, Tom. How you doing? Mike B, Lady D, how you doing? Good to see you again. Lady D says she has two windows open. I had to put on a sweater and socks. The chill is here. Ooh. Did you order your solar lights? I did remind everybody at the end of the last stream. I'll put it in chat. Nairobi says somebody needs to give Tin some catnip, get her out of her grumpy mood. Oh, believe me, I was going to give her some tostadas, some real Tex-Mex tostadas. That'll get her out of there. Oh no, forget pumpkin spice. Even Tin won't drink pumpkin spice. Shift, I don't know, but I definitely know Tin doesn't drink pumpkin spice. Yes, Vincent Price. Hello, Jason M. Yeah, I think she is taking a cat nap. She's doing research on the sun, and bam, she got sideswiped by a. Well, that's okay. There'll be 2 shows she missed in a row. You know what happens on the third one? Yeah, gonna have to take her wrench away. Then she's gonna have to pay a deposit. Yeah. She'd be like, "What the hell? Their StreamYard went up exactly. I got to pay my StreamYard somehow. I ain't freaking monetized. I ain't making no money on it." That's what happens when you threaten strike against a union boss. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's get to some news real quick. Yeah. I was listening to Ryan Hall waiting to start this show, and yeah, he said, "Yeah, nobody." Ryan Hall wasn't watching the internet because he said nobody predicted this to be a Category 5, even though it's dropped down out of 4. Well, obviously, he doesn't watch 10 TV. Shame on you, Ryan Hall. You know, watch 10 TV. She played Alexa 2 days ago, and Alexa even predicted a Category 5 on Milton. Enough said. Don't believe it? Go check out her show 2 days ago. Up on Sunday night. So let's see. If you live in Washington, Oregon, or California, check your noodles. Check the FDA website. Yeah, noodles are being recalled in those 3 states, specifically sold to those 3 states. Yeah. Let's see. No, I had a lot of them now. And rescue and recovery operations continue in Helene battered, North Carolina. Yeah. So Nell Smith, if you don't know who that is, it's being reported by Billboard, Billboard.com. From a Flaming Lips collaborator. She dies, and she was only 17. But check out Billboard if you want to hear the rest of the story. Because I'm not that dude that goes and know the rest of the story. I'll only do that when Chef's here because she's always got a good story. And I got to pick on her on her story. Okay, CNN's reporting 1,000 Florida gas stations have run out of fuel. Okay, well, CNN, you need to report on the other stuff. DeSantis has activated like 4,000 National Guard, and he's getting gas to certain strategically located gas stations so people who needed gas to get out of town could get the gas and get that out of town. Yeah. And USA is covering the takeaways from Kamala Harris's interview with 60 Minutes. Yeah, I can hear it now. That bitch won't stop laughing every time I ask her a serious question. That's why I stopped watching 60 Minutes. And The Hill is reporting that a lot of first responders are being disgruntled because of all the conspiracy theories and the misinformation going around in North Carolina about FEMA. I think it's the other way around. They're more pissed off because FEMA ain't doing shit and they're having to pick up the freaking workload. Sounds more freaking reasonable to me. Misinformation, yeah, that comes from the government, the congressmen. Yeah, they're covering up shit. We know what they're covering up. We don't need to say it. Hey, that's my opinion. Um, let's see what else. Now, according to Reuters, they're reporting the FAA is issuing a safety alert over Boeing 737 rudder issue. Yeah. Instead of you getting preps together, you decided to go fly a 737 and you didn't hear about the rudder issue. More power to you because you deserve to have a plane with a rudder issue because, yeah, maybe more informed. Why you take a vacation when other people are suffering? Yeah, you think you deserve it? Let me get a table and put it out in my front yard and say, prove me wrong that you're selfish. Yeah. Don't need no freaking vacation. I haven't had a vacation well over 30 years. My vacation is take a day off, sleeping in 3 more hours. Woo! Save money. I'm here for family emergencies. And yeah, not exactly what I really want to do, but when you've been a world traveler like I have for many years, yeah, that's what happens. If you know where Shift Kicker's at, she's like I said, she's in between location and her house. And when she gets home and she feels better, then she'll join us. If not, I told her just take the day off. So okay. Lady D's like, hey, RLB, my daughter just told me she had a pumpkin spice from Dunkin'. I was like, how dare you? Ew, you Northerners and Easterners, pumpkin spice. That's because you've never lived in the country or you miss the country so much you think pumpkin spice is really country. Stop being, stop falling for the freaking plan. Yes, and every time you go online, there's a recall, of course, because it's a plan. Oh, you should see all the stuff they got. They even got more. I'm just not covering it right now. So, Cooker Mike B, how about pumpkin spice spam tacos? Yeah. All right, Mike B, you make the video making them and talking and keep it live. It's got to be live. And then you eat them in front of everybody. And yeah, that'll cover your how about. Hey, for Furnace HQ. Of course, they got pumpkin spam. You didn't know that? Nah. That Woo Heath bars. Ooh. And of course, Mike's got so much wood. He's got 2 more videos drop in a day. So go check out Cooking with Mike on YouTube. And yeah, see the size of the wood. Somebody investigate. Tell me if it's soft or hardwood. The only thing pumpkin I usually have is pumpkin empanadas. There ain't no pumpkin spice in it. I'm telling you right now, just straight pumpkin. Hey Jason, how you doing? Oh, Tom's got a heavy duty shop table, and I wonder if I passed your house this morning because I saw that on somebody's house. He had a freaking heavy duty table, and he built a roof over it. Nah, I know you don't live here in Texas where I'm at, but hey, I did see one today, and I'm like, what the heck? Oh, nasty pumpkin span. Is that what you had, Tom? Oh, just thinking about it ruined my lunch, and I just had some taquitos, no pumpkin involved. Told you I had tacos and tostadas, taquitos, hot sauce, and I'm having a large glass of Minute Maid lemonade, 0 sugar. Actually tastes pretty good. Tastes better than the one with the sugar in it. So I don't know. Man, it's been so dry here that the next time it rains, I think all the mosquitoes are going to come out of the ground, you know, on steroids and stuff. So I went and bought some citronella plants, got them on the front porch, watered them last night, and yeah, I'm starting to do that protective zone. I don't want no mosquitoes slipping in when the door opens. Oh yeah, Tom, that's a good thing for it. Or when you're working on your vehicle and you got to lay out all your tools so you know where they're at and you can find it easily. Gremlin, how you doing, darling? Hopefully you're not drinking no pumpkin spice. You know, you're West Coast. All the East Coasters and Northerners are drinking pumpkin spice and talking about it. And I just can't believe. Yep, exactly. Ew. I'd rather have some Rillo. Holy Toledo. She's back from her mission in the sun. She must have. She must have rode a surfboard or a boogie board all the way on that CME that came crashing. Here she is, the one and only.
What's that on our sun? What's that? What
All
was
this,
that?
all this morning, I showed the video you posted as a short yesterday.
Yeah, what's coming towards our sun? What is coming towards our sun? What is that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Gremlin, Tom cooking with might be. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. Like
Yeah.
I've never ever seen anything like that. That's like, like what's coming towards our sun. I'm gonna look at it again.
Yeah. That's why the meme this morning, you probably didn't see it, was 10 dropped one on Shift and I, meaning a deuce because it's Tuesday, and the deuce was the video on the sun.
Well,
And then you dropped the live last night for your tostada hunt.
Oh yeah. I had to go get a taco for Jay. Go get a taco for Jay. Still pray for Jay.
Yep.
Still pray for Jay, guys. I don't know what's going on. Nobody knows. But he's well, let me check my phone. Hang on. Because I literally just got out of bed. Nope, nothing yet. Nothing. Yep. And then my kids down in that hurricane. He's in Pasco County in that one town. Shit, I don't remember. Oh, you guys. I went to bed like at 3:30. Okay, so I had like 6 hours of sleep. I'm worried about everybody, and yeah.
Stop worrying. Worrying doesn't help.
Yeah, but what is that coming towards our sun?
I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Let's see what you're trying to show it.
Okay. It's that picture of the sun.
I'm trying to find it because right now it's not showing nothing.
It's not on the bottom of the screen.
What the heck? Okay, let me remove that one. We go to this one, add to stage. Okay, there it goes.
Okay. Okay, so when I recorded it last night, it was just barely coming out. It was like right to about here. But now this shows a little farther, but then it still stops.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to clip it that and then wait for the next one. But then you go over to this one, it ain't showing anything like that, but it's a different side of the sun. But we had like everything's blowing off. Boom, boom, boom. That's a lot of energy, you guys. I'm not used to seeing that many CMEs pop off like that. And then on top of it, what was it again? Let's see. It was, where are we at?
Yeah, last time we're supposed to have some kind of meteor. I can't remember the name of it, but some kind of weird meteoroid shower. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's supposed to start last night too.
Oh yeah, those are normal. Those meteor showers.
Yeah.
The one in September, yeah, those are normal, you guys. The meteor showers are okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking one of those meteors came by the sun. Not.
No, I don't think. Well, that one was going towards the sun. The meteor showers, they're coming towards us.
Yeah.
They're going the other direction. So, yeah, we have meteor showers all throughout the year. And some of them are just a little more spectacular than others. You'll see more meteors per hour type of thing. And it is pretty neat. But I'm not worried about the meteors. I'm worried about all this energy that's popped off because since that X we had yesterday,
Yep.
we pretty much were riding in the M all a lot of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just under the M. But we're basically riding this M class baseline for energy. Nothing that wasn't expected.
Well,
Now our KP is down because last night when this was going on, I gotta tell you, I wasn't feeling so hot.
yep.
I never do when it gets above a KP7, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what.
No, your body's just extra sensitive. She grounded more.
Well, I'll tell you what, my stomach felt like crap from that taco. I'm not going back there. I was really upset. You go to your taco place and it's closed, and then, and my first favorite is the Tex-Mex.
Yeah. Well, if you would have been here this morning, you could have had some tacos, some tostadas. I just had some taquitos.
How do you run out of a tostada, by the way?
Huh?
How do you run out of tostadas?
Yeah, that's what I could have figured out. I'm like, we talked about it this morning, and I was like, what the hell? All you need is a tortilla.
Yeah. I'm like, don't you got something you can flatten out?
It's a corn tortilla, and you just fry for a second, and then you throw everything on there, and there you go. Da-da-da-dun.
Yeah, it's pretty weird because that's all I really wanted a tostada. But yeah, I ended up not feeling good later on, and I don't know if it was from the food or it's just because I'm so nervous about everything right now.
Yeah, because even Shift and I both had headaches at the same time. She lay down to try to get a nap in. I don't know if that helped her or not. And I know I napped. I napped for 3 hours, so it freaking really knocked me out. My son freaking had a stomach ache, so he was the same issue with like you did. So
Oh,
yeah, but I've come to conclusions. People that are well grounded or they walk barefoot on the ground for a little while, they get grounded because look at all the seismic activity around the volcanoes. The Earth's even
oh,
feeling it. So and the Earth is definitely grounded. So we know the sun affects the Earth. So
yeah, I'm a little worried about that uptick in the spike in earthquakes in Washington State that are prompting more monitoring from the scientists.
yeah, and that's how that story this morning. They're doing more. I'm like more. Maybe they need to get off their butt and just start monitoring and just you don't have to do more. You just got to monitor it because you can't put more freaking things up there. You already got them all surrounding the thing, telling you. So how can you add more freaking monitoring to it?
Well, the one that they need to add more monitoring to is Glacier Peak. A lot of people don't realize that that's a volcanic, peak,
Yeah,
and you can't really see it in Washington because, like, you can't see it from the road or the highway or anything. I mean, you literally have to hike back up there.
yeah,
And the only reason why they haven't put supposedly more seismic monitoring up there is because of some little animal that they're afraid they're going to endanger. I can't remember what the name of it was. But now they need to start putting more stuff up on that because they're saying that Glacier Peak could be even more dangerous than Mount St. Helens, Rainier, and all combined. But you just don't hear about it because it's sight unseen unless you fly over it, kind of a deal. Chances of you backpacking it up there is pretty next to nil too, because there ain't no chipped away trails and ain't going up there. That's where Bigfoot probably is. So just saying.
No, they had a story come out today that Bigfoot was possibly in Florida.
In Florida?
Yep, I'm like that's kind of BS because I could have sworn he was in freaking Louisiana, but hey, it's kind of funny you mentioned Bigfoot today because I heard on another stream that supposedly they had a sighting in Florida. I'm like, of
Huh.
course, because there's nobody else there, just freaking the ones that don't the homeless, the ones that have a lot of hair because they don't shave or get haircuts. But
I don't know. I think they're, like those glacier areas, that they could go off and never be seen. Like, I mean, who's to say?
yeah,
That there's one supposedly up in the mountains and they have adapted because they're supposedly whitish. Now, the
yeah,
ones in the Pacific Northwest, they're more, what I've seen is brown or
yeah,
black, brownish black. Like,
yeah,
and I think there are, different. I mean, just like there's different people, chances there might be different types of Sasquatches. Who
yeah.
knows?
Yep. So you see the background, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I explained to everybody that's you when you first wake up.
yeah. It feels like a little dinosaur flew down and shit in your mouth in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I said no more dragons. You're just doing dinosaurs.
Yeah, just doing dinosaurs and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the older you get, the worse it is. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
sucks. But that's interesting that you felt some possible effects from the KP yesterday, because when I say it to people, they're like, "Yeah, you're just seismically sensitive. You're sun sensitive." No, I'm not. I
No.
think other people are too, and this is an immense amount of energy that's coming in. Hey, Melvita, I haven't seen you forever, girl.
Yeah, she said
She
probably got
finally got
power back
electricity.
yesterday. Awesome.
She finally got power back, but now something else is coming in. What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
And is it going to go up Georgia?
No, according to the path of all the spaghetti models, just going across Florida into the Atlantic. So she might get a little bit of rain, but it's just like the very outskirts bands, if even that. But I doubt it.
Jason said they probably don't want seismic sensors up there because people would be able to track things and plot a course of stuff that reads a surface explosion.
Yeah. Well, I think that the one in Washington is doing it because Yellowstone is really kicking, along with Mount St. Helens, and they're not going to blow. I mean, I think the pressure is going to go straight to Washington, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get back home on the other side here, but then that may not be such a great thing either, because the last time St. Helens went off, the wind picked up the ash and sent it clear over the mountains and dumped it on the town I am in now. And it was so bad here. There was like 6 to 8 feet of ash, and the military reserves had to come in. Hey, B. With backhoes and trucks, and that's how they dispersed all that ash. But then, since then too, we grow killer potatoes out here, like killer potatoes. They're so killer. They get shipped off to Nestle, and they get all like processed and brined, and all that nasty stuff. Because McDonald's salt has 3 things in it, right? And they make these 4 McDonald's, and they ship them off to China. Yeah, killer potatoes. Yeah, from the ash. So I'm worried about that. Like, what's the chances the wind's going to do the same thing that day? Especially when I think they're manipulating it. Oop, did I say that out loud?
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
Well, I don't know. John Brennan's really into that SAI, stratospheric aerosol injection.
Yeah. But I do have one question for you.
Okay.
Do you have this poster in your bathroom?
My bathroom?
Hold on, I'm going to show it.
No, I do not.
Yeah, I was looking for kitties with dinosaur costumes, and I ran across this one. And there was other ones on there. I was like, oh, are you pooping? People are actually using this for kids that like dinosaurs when they're potty training them. I don't get it.
I don't get that. That's like the most horrific. Look at his little like demonic little face, and his teeth are out going.
Yeah, I would think it scared little toddlers because, like 2, 3 years old when you start potty training them. I don't think they're like, yeah, it looks like a T-Rex. I think they want something else.
It's like a Monsters Inc. but modern day pooping poster for your little child. I'm sure.
Oh,
Come on.
oh
Okay.
look, we got a cupcake of source in chat.
I love Cupcake.
Yeah.
He's a very good person. You guys, you really should check out Angry Warrior Chuckabox's channel and subscribe to him. Like, he's super cool guy, and he does a lot for the silver community. And he's just
you
a
should
really
see
nice.
the donations he gave to Wounded Warrior. They're so awesome. I was looking at him last night. Cash Money and MLZB.
Oh, they pours his pours.
Oh, they're awesome.
Oh, some of his pours. The one that's got the little Viking hat. That's my favorite one, only because I'm kind of a Viking girl. I'm very Scandinavian, very Nordic. I'm very Nordic. Like you heard me yesterday. No jalapenos, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know I'm Nordic. Nordic people don't like spicy. Well, some do, but
and here I thought you were a pooposaurus, but
a pooposaurus.
Yeah.
No, I've been called worse than that. A Ceosaurus and a Czilla.
Yeah.
I get called a lot of names, though. It's okay. You get haters on the internet and stuff. They're the ones that like to send you little emails telling you how they hate you and stuff like that. And it's just like, get over yourself, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you'd probably be hearing them, but I can't remember what Air Force base they got out there that's in the path. They were moving all the aircraft out of the region. Every single one. So they even moved freaking military. Don't know about the family, but they're moving a lot of people out. So I think it was McDill. But
there's a lot of people staying behind, and I talked to my daughter yesterday. Yeah. She works for the county of Pasco, and she just started her job, and because she's a data girl, she's gonna have to go work the shelter, checking everybody in, and I'm really worried about her because she's never been through this. I mean, she went through a hurricane down there since she's lived there, but she just got this job, you guys, and they said if she don't show up, they'll fire her. She leaves the county, they'll fire her. It's like, what?
Yeah.
That is so wrong. And she is right in the path. I'm worried about her house. She just bought a house a couple years ago. She's only like 35 or 36. She's not that old, you guys.
Yeah. Hey, Garrett.
Just getting things going, and here, this hurricane might wipe out her house. And I told her.
The good thing is all the centers they're setting up are supposedly on higher land than other places, so which is good.
Yeah, but people act nuts as F in those things. And then there's going to be a room. She says that there's a big room in the shelter, the ones that have the pet friendly, and they put all the animals in crates in one room. And she's worried about that because her dog is going to have to go in a crate, and her dog didn't do well during the last hurricane. He was howling. Like they get scared too. Yeah. And so she's worried about having him in a crate way back in another part of the shelter. And what if he has to go to a different shelter that's pet friendly, and she gets shipped over to a different one?
Hold up, Mike. I'll send you an email.
She doesn't have guys. So this dog is like my grand dog or something, It's like she loves it. So, but I told her, if you need to get out of there somehow, if I have to send AB down there, or as soon as the weather clears, if your house is demolished and you have to come here. And then her mother's house, see, I'm her stepmom, but she's my kid. Her mother's house in Helena was right on the water, and it got wiped out. Uninhabitable. They just got the drywall pulled out from Helena, and within 3 days, the mold was growing behind the kitchen cabinets. But yeah, they just got all the drywall gutted out of the house, and now here comes this other hurricane. So that house is going to be toast. I feel bad for her. Oh, and her mom and her got a jet ski together. Yeah, it went out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost their jet ski. It's tootling out around out in the Atlantic right now. So if you want yourself a jet ski, I guess one's out there.
I bet some of those cocaine sharks are riding it, looking for the cocaine.
Maybe, man, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad,
But
you know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, speaking of airports, the Tampa airport's going to be closing this evening. And if you're
Yep.
like one unlucky lady that tried going on a plane yesterday and they refused her, it's because she tried taking her pet rabbit with her. And she wasn't going to cage her pet rabbit. She was trying to say it was her comfort animal or whatever. And they refused her, which I completely understand because, hey, you can't put it in a cat carrier for a couple hours and put it underneath or something. No. Right now we're evacuating. We're just worrying about people. Animals, you put them in carriers and,
Yeah, she should have put it in a cat carrier. Jamie's 80-something-year-old grandma got out early yesterday morning and her aunt. But her mom and her husband stayed behind, and they're in grandma's house, which is in the zone, and my daughter Jamie's house is in the zone, and Jamie also knows. She's kind of waking up. She's like, Mom, they're doing this to us on purpose. And I said, yeah, they certainly are. And then she goes, there was a hurricane like this back in, I think it was 1920 or 40. I go, yeah, it was 1947. Said you should be watching Mama's show, and then you know that they dumped 1,000 pounds of dry ice into that thing, remember?
Howdy, Josie Joe, and thank you for praying for Agent J. But please pray
Yes.
for Tim's daughter, too.
Oh, thank you, Jersey Joe, because, I haven't heard any updates today, but with all of this energy coming in from the sun, we don't see it. But, I've showed you guys that chart of how this energy affects our bodies. And the very first thing is uptick in heart attacks, strokes, calls to the suicide hotline. I mean, people could kind of go crazy when this stuff goes off.
Yep.
And everybody's body, kind of, reacts differently. Like mine, I'm in a hyped out mood, and man, my chest was hurting last night. I had to take some Excedrin, man. Yeah. I know I'm not having a heart attack.
Yeah. Now I know you missed the very opening of the show, so I'm going to mention it to you. Okay. To see what you think. But I was listening to Ryan Hall before coming on. Mm-hmm. And I was waiting for the time, and he said that nobody since yesterday has predicted that this is going to be a Category 5, even though it dropped back down to a 4. And the first thought I thought it was like, obviously, Ryan Hall, shame on you. You should be watching 10 TV. She reported 2 days ago on Sunday with Alexa that Alexa predicted it was going to be Category 5.
Yeah, so, it's right here. Hurricane was Hurricane Milton's.
Yeah.
Hurricane Milton was an extremely powerful Category 5 hurricane that caused widespread damage across its path in October 2024.
Alexa. Okay, now here's Alexa. Let's ask you some questions. Let's turn up my nice old sound bar so everybody can hear it.
Yeah, one moment, Mike. I'll bring you up.
Alexa, what kind of hurricane was Hurricane Milton?
I don't know that.
Oh, but yet she was so chatty patty on Sunday. That's why I recorded it, you guys.
Yeah, Camilla freaking wiped Alexa.
Yep, they wiped it. So now what I'm wondering is if we need to start asking Alexa about events before they start to happen.
Yeah.
Because she seems to know things. But, oh, wait a minute. She don't know shit today, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it has to do with something that they agreed to go ahead and do that lawsuit against Amazon. That's why Bezos agreed to wipe Alexa about, Milton. Don't know, because that story came out.
Well, they can't take that. They want to try to take that out of my phone. That's a personal recording right out of my phone. Go for it, Google. You come down, Google Gods, and suck it out of my phone, and then that will just make me go out, shout on the roofs of the buildings that Google is the devil.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to bring Mike up here, one of your biggest fans, and he's got stories to tell you, and it involves the sun and all that.
Oh, okay.
So here he is, cooking with Mike.
Oh,
Howdy, Mike.
Hello, Tin. How you doing?
Good morning.
Hey, Gavin.
Okay, well, Monday morning, it wasn't as bad as Sunday morning was. But I don't know if anyone in chat experienced this. If you did, please put it in chat. Because normally, if I go out in public and I'm around the ones that got the stuff, my heart flutters and stuff. And when I get away from them, I'm fine. But Monday, I was by myself. I was in my basement. And my heart did a number on me. All right, it wasn't that bad, but Sunday morning was the worst. I pretty much thought when that happened, that was it for me. I was going home to Jesus. It was bad. I mean, it just fluttered, and I'm there just trying to catch my breath. And is that from that sun stuff?
I think possibly yes, because like when the KP goes above 6, it goes in the 7s and 8s. I start feeling something, but my husband says that I'm seismically sensitive, so maybe I'm sun sensitive too.
Because because when this first started to happen, when I was not this with the sun stuff, with the being around the people that had this stuff, I went to a few specialists because it scared me, but that it's perfectly fine. So I don't know. I was thinking, is there any way I can, besides going in a lead room, which I don't have access to, is there any way I can help protect myself from this?
No, I don't think there is. That's the problem. I don't even think tinfoil will work. Maybe, but I mean, because they say to wrap your phones in it and it'll stop the signal, but who's got that much tinfoil? And then you're going to look really, really weird. And if you do it, then I need a video of it because, because I'd need a video of it. I don't know.
I'm thinking about doing something, making something. I'm thinking maybe tinfoil in one of those emergency blankets. I'm not talking about the cheap ones. I got a few good ones, the survival ones that reflect the heat. Maybe that would help. I don't know.
I don't know. I would be like Boyd being outside, exerting yourself for one.
Well, if you listen to Crazy Mad Mystic, when she feels like she's getting hit with frequencies, she pulls up a piece of diamond plate. Now, I think she's nutsy crazy on the internet. That's just my opinion, okay? But whether or not that diamond plate, it could. That's why I was telling everybody, you might want to be in the house. Like I was in the house all day yesterday. It was sunny. It was so beautiful, but I wasn't feeling like going outside. Oh, there's Shift Kicker.
Yep, she's in chat.
I didn't feel like, I should be hanging outside. And I even told you guys, you may want to not hang outside, I mean.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Sunday, I didn't do anything. I was in the house. I didn't overexert myself or anything, and it just hit me that morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at my blood pressure readings, Mike, and this weekend, all 3 days, my blood pressure, the lowest it could be when I was calm, deep breathing and all that, was in the 160s. This morning, I did my blood pressure. I was at 124. So tell me, and I've been taking my medicine regularly and doing all the other stuff, and for some reason, it just shot up over the weekend. So I'm thinking, really, I even asked the doctor, and the doctor's like, well, I don't think so. I don't know, but so I think it does still affect your blood pressure. It affects the body.
Yeah, I think.
And Tin, you are exactly right, Tin, about in that video you made about when you're talking about the lead paint, how back then they said, oh, it was bad for it. Yeah, they said that because it keep all the frequencies and stuff out of your house.
Yeah, because like I think maybe my favorite paint chip color was pink. It must have been tasty. I don't know. Like I didn't eat no paint.
Yeah.
I never ate paint. Why would I eat paint?
So
Mm.
I had
everything else
helper and tuna twist. Remember?
it's everything else they've done. They've just lied to us about everything.
Well, I don't think they lied. They just didn't know.
No, I
They're
think they just didn't. They left out a bunch of information. They know a lot of stuff. They know a lot more than they lead on to.
you know, a lot of their PhD scientific guesses that they get paid lots of money for were all wrong. They're constantly having to change it every few years.
Lady Dagger status. Did that happen Sunday and Monday?
See, even Tom's freaking blood pressure went up.
So between Saturday night and Sunday, that was the first blast, and then wait a minute. No, the 6th we were supposed to get hit, and I think it was the 4th. I'd have to go back and look, but see, that thing is I can't go necessarily go back because this program doesn't let you go back. I can go back on other things, but yeah, it was 2 days but the Sunday was when we were going to get an initial or the secondary big blast from that energy. And then we were riding at a KP for about 9 hours last night, but the last 6 hours we're in a KP4 and now we're down into a KP3, so your chest and stuff should be feeling better.
Thank you, thank you, Shift. I'm gonna I'll get some of that. And Lady D, I have no idea what a shungite. What is that word?
Shungite?
Yeah, I have. What is that?
No idea. You have to Google it. And then hit images so you can see what the picture is.
Okay, look. So Lady D, it did hurt. That it started hurting worse over the weekend. Okay, so it's not just me then. All right.
Jersey Joe, do you have a headache now, or did it start like 6 hours ago by any chance? See, these are the things I'm trying to ask everybody because I'm trying to do like a medical experiment, without writing everything down in people's names and just, kind of like with the blood types and stuff, trying to figure out here, who's being affected and is it the older people? Is it, is it
I was also lightheaded. I was also lightheaded, not to the point where I'd fall over, but I was just lightheaded. But the heart thing concerned me, and I am in my mid 50s.
Well, about the time that, okay, so let me see, 3, 6, 9, 12. So
while you're doing that, I'm just going to throw this out. If I end up dropping, my laptop overheated and I'll just have to restart it and I'll be right back. So don't worry about anything. Okay.
Yeah, I actually it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. My stomach hurt really bad and I was up throwing up, you guys. I mean, it was for about an hour. My stomach felt like crap. But then I was thinking, well, maybe it was from that taco salad because I did eat it hours earlier and food poisoning just doesn't necessarily set in like right away. It takes a few hours. So I don't know what it was. And then of course my daughter's down in that shit. So I don't know. It's probably nerves too. But yeah, everybody just when we start having these sun things, I know I need to start reporting on it, you guys, but I'm going to be honest with you. It ain't going to be anything good. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to look at my sun reports as experimental reports. And we're going to ask people questions and see if they're coming to the same conclusions on things, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Walden, Carrie. Thank you, Lady Dagger status. I will definitely look into that.
Okay, LB wants me to read a 2-part, so let me read it real quick.
And then I want to do Jason's next. Okay.
Yeah, I say Arby says, let me tell you a little about me. I have a heart stent since 2008. I'm allergic to everything iodine, which we know is used for radiation poisoning, sulfate drugs, that's a killer. But
Mhm.
now to the sun, flares, it bothers me so bad I have to sit in a cool room in the dark to help relieve the pain that comes in my chest. It feels like I am having a full blown heart attack. Yes, the sun is a killer.
Oh my.
And RLB, kissy kissy. Back at you, darling. Okay.
And then Jason said, can it could be that what we saw was a sudden diving comet energized by the flares, increasing its intensity on camera, or the aliens? You know what I was thinking, you guys? I zoomed in on it and it looked like a bullet. And I was thinking, OMG, Kamala and Biden are trying to hit the sun to stop the election. I mean, that's what I'm going to think first because they're going to do anything. They're going to do anything. I'm not surprised they haven't started an earthquake over here on the West Coast to break the plate and make half of the state,
Yeah. I'm just going to recommend everybody watch the movie Night of the Comet.
Hello,
and I know they're talking about a comet on there, but yeah, just take it as the sun. Get in a metal building. I know I'll probably get hot in there, but hey, I'll protect you from some of that stuff that's coming at us.
Yeah, I've seen that movie, and trust. Look what RLB wrote for you.
And hello, Weldon Carey. Welcome to the group. Judy Joe said her headache started about a half hour ago.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's an invite for a smooch.
So we're in a KP4 right now, which is normal.
Hey, Weldon Carey. Yeah.
It could have been, I don't know, maybe like your body was under a lot of pressure or something when it was coming in or something. Now that it's released, now sending off a headache. I'm not really sure. I don't think anybody really knows. I mean, you don't hear. Oh, that was my camera. You don't hear professionals talking anything about this stuff. Yeah. Supposed,
because they don't know. They probably don't even think about it. They think it's all crazy talk.
I didn't get any headaches or anything. Well, I'm always well hydrated, but it was just the dizziness and the heart fluttery things. I mean, Sunday. I mean, really, I thought I was gone. I really did. That's how bad it was.
Gary says everything is going to kill you. Be afraid. Be very afraid. You have been dying since the day you were born, when it's only a matter of time and circumstance. Yeah, tomorrow's not promised. Oh no, her nose started bleeding.
Yeah. I didn't report on any of it. She let me know, but I figured she wanted to tell people, so I left it to be.
And that would have 7:30 would have put a. See, you're an hour, 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah. So 4.5 hours ago.
I hope you feel better, Chef.
She's home, so that means her nose finally stopped bleeding. So
that might have put her at the very end when it was still in a KP 5, almost 6. I mean, I'm not sure.
And I don't know if this has anything to do with it either, but my cats that day, they were acting a lot stranger than they normally do. I mean, really weird. My orange cat, Julio, he ended up having the zoomies all morning, and he only gets them once in a while, but he had them all morning.
My cat pretty much laid around all day yesterday. And she's an outdoor cat, and she wanted to be indoors. She's like, nah, I'll stay away from this energy. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just, see, the thing is, you guys, is you're going to have to start watching it because we're not out of this solar cycle. We still got one more year. And the sunspots are just becoming more intense as they spin down from the top, like I explained to you guys. They start at the top at the beginning of the solar cycle and they kind of spin down. And right now we've got so many sunspots that are on the southern equator of the sun right now that they potentially are closer and can cause a lot more energy issues.
When's the next big one going to hit us like this weekend? Do you know?
No. Oh, you mean the, let me look here. Oh, yeah, sorry. X-ray flux. I gotta see how fast it's coming in. Is the problem. Because you get the initial blast of radiation within the first 8 minutes. And then, okay, hang on here. It looks like, okay, the 4th, we already went through. Ooh, the 5th, 6th. Anything blow off yesterday? Slow moving, the last one. So probably in 3 days. It's not super dense, but the speed's over 550, just a little bit. So probably 3 days, you're going to feel the residual of what's been popping off in the last 24 hours. And then also too, in that time period too, we also have an uptick around day 3 of earthquakes. And yes, I know this because Dutch Sense actually responded to me, okay, in a live stream about the sun. And he definitely said there is a correlation. And I had to take a snapshot of that comment and post it on my community page. So you guys didn't think I was crazy.
None of you are crazy. People call you crazy. Just tell them, I am not crazy. I'm nuts.
Yeah.
Walnuts.
Oh, no. I'm not in the nuts. Ugh.
So do you really want me to make a, sorry.
Nuts slide.
When I do make that thing to try to protect myself, do you want me to make a video of me putting it together and seeing how it works?
Sure. I think people might be interested because if it actually helps, I mean, I don't know. I've seen people wrap themselves in tinfoil before. Yeah.
I always remember it from the Better Call Saul. Sal's, I think, brother was so sensitive to this cell phones and everything. He had to put them in the mailbox, and every time you went in there, he was always wrapped in one of those emergency blankets.
Yep, I remember that. And then he ended up dying in his house. Remember, in one of the oops, sorry, but yeah, he did. He wrapped himself in tinfoil. Yeah, Faraday blanket, basically, Lady Dagger status. Yeah, Lady Dagger. I'll get pain random days, either in an arm or chest or my head.
Okay, and before I forget, sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I know you've done 2 solo lives so far.
Yeah, I'd monologue, man.
Yeah, and you're a natural. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're a complete natural. You're worrying about it. You don't need to. Just be you and do what you're doing. I love them. I love it.
So those 3 tacos you ended up getting came to $24.
Well, it was supposed to be 2 tostadas, a shrimp taco for my husband, and a beef taco. And then they had no tostadas. So then they were like, well, we take 2 tostadas and make it into one fancy taco salad. But it wasn't that good. And it was real Mexican. It was, mi casa, my house tacos, like authentic. Yeah, it was expensive. Everything's expensive.
Yeah, my soda, cigarettes, whiskey, food, my soup, that all went up again. 50 cents here, $1 there, $3 there.
Well, since when was celery
Motion detected at the front doorbell.
Yeah, don't come to my house. I'll know you're here. Okay. Yeah, I'll know you're here. Yeah, I got cameras all over. Sorry, I gotta turn that down so it doesn't do that to you guys again. Yeah, don't come to my house unless you're invited. Okay, because I live out in the boonies. Okay, so where were we going to? I forgot.
We were talking about tacos and then the prices increasing and everywhere.
Since when does celery cost $3?
Oh my God! Wow, I remember when iceberg lettuce was like 79 cents. Here it's almost $3.50 for an iceberg lettuce, and they're not. It's not, the quality ain't as good as before. It's like a little pathetic thing.
Even the cabbage this year doesn't look that great in the store.
Yeah, talk about those avocados. They were 10.
Oh yeah, what was it with my? I mean, how is it that I get this baby pit and it didn't even look like an avocado inside, you guys? Why me?
Hello, vote for Pedro. How you doing?
Oh, vote for Pedro. Jason says Solar Max, you can almost feel the difference out in the sun. I remember the last one. Exactly. The sun's just been getting more and more intense. Even in the car when I was driving, it was getting warm because it was beating down on the car. I mean, I got a white car, but I'm like, oh, I got to turn on the AC, And it said 68, but it felt like it was like 88 in the car.
Oh my God, Jason! 12 rolls of paper towels for $32. That's insane.
It's expensive. Be charming. That was funny, Tin. My granddaughter is coming here for the storm. Told her whenever you want. She said, well, I want to let you know because I don't want us to get shot. She knows. Oh, the looters. You ready to go, B? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I heard reports on YouTube. I don't know how true they are because I haven't been able to fact check them. But supposedly, the people that are staying in Florida are forming neighborhood security teams, as I will put it, to take care of all the illegals and the looters.
Well, look what happened in North Carolina.
Yeah.
They were.
Sorry.
They were refugees, but they were refugees that had work visas supposedly. But I guess you can get one of those from Kamala any day now.
Didn't the mayor of Florida say that if in certain areas, if they don't evacuate, they say prepare to not be here anymore or something?
Yeah.
The mayor of Tampa.
Oh.
And my friends and my husband's friend is in Tampa in a condo down there, and he didn't evacuate, and he's probably close to his 70s. And I'm like, why didn't he evacuate? Like, shit, was it a matter of money? We could have flown you out of there, Joe. Come on, Joe. So now Joe's going to ride it out. Oh, no, I got my food. I got my generator. It's like, bro, you don't understand. This one is worse than ever.
Yeah, because you're talking about...
Sorry.
No, you're talking about 12 feet plus surge or tidal surge, and on top of the anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of rain in a short period of time. And then you had the wind. Mm-hmm. And what people always forget, the tornadoes. Yeah, you can survive maybe the water, but when the tornado hits, you're screwed. Now you're drowning. They don't understand. It's a complete, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in my my garden shed while they're dropping freaking Moabs on top of you. Yeah, you ain't gonna live.
They found pine needles that've gone through trees. That's how bad the winds can get.
Yeah.
Largest evacuation in Florida since Irma in 2017, and as of right now, it's a Category 4.
Yeah.
And I just texted my daughter, and I said, "Are you at work?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm working 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m." She's still going to work.
Yeah, and the bad thing is everything's going to happen like at 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning. Eastern time, that is. course, you'll get the wind ahead of time, but then you're going to get the water, the rain, and everything else. Probably get the tornadoes ahead of time too. And people don't plan for that. Oh, I'm going to shelter in. What happens if a tornado hits your house? It's partial destroyed, and here's the hurricane. You ain't got time. They already closed the bridges. So I think tonight they're closing all bridges.
There's no gas. My daughter said in
Yep.
Tampa, and where's she at again? I forgot. She's in that weird.
Yeah, DeSantis reported National Guard is taking in gas trucks to specific gas stations so people can get gas to get out of town.
Okay, I just took. My daughter said that she just took her break, but she could probably talk for about 5 minutes or so, as long as she doesn't get any phone calls. Okay, so let's call her and find out what, because she's down there right now, and they making her go to work.
Well, and after we're done with the phone call, Mike, if you can get your what's for dinner tonight ready, we'll do that afterwards.
She's texting from people at work. I mean, okay, can I call? Can I call you?
And I'll mute when you start talking to her.
No, I want you guys to hear it.
No, I'll mute, but I'll still be able to hear it.
She won't get out. She works for the county. She works for Pasco County, Florida. And yes, she said I could call. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's call my daughter.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, baby. They got you at work?
What was that?
They're making you work during this shit?
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna have to go to the shelter and check people in?
So far, they haven't called me. So still same status for now.
But if you leave the county, you'll get fired, right?
Right.
That is such bullshit.
I mean, I technically could probably leave the county, but I would be required. Like if they called me and said, "Hey, somebody didn't show up for their shift like they're supposed to, or something, whatever happened, or we need an extra person at such and such shelter. We need you." Then I have to be able, at a moment's notice, go. Like I'd have to drive all the way to the shelter, to the shelter location.
Okay, so if the wind's at 140 miles an hour, do you think you can really drive in that, babe?
Well, when the winds hit, they won't ask anyone to come in when the winds hit. When it reaches over 39 miles per hour, then they can't call you.
And you got your house ready and you're hunkered down?
My house is somewhat, like, I haven't really done anything. I wasn't able to get sandbags. The line was 2 hours long the other day. I just didn't have time for that. And it's not going to help very much. So the stores are out of, I should have prepared months ago, but the stores are out of with the tarp stuff that you lay with the sandbags on.
Yeah.
And everything's out. So there's nothing. I don't have hurricane shutters. Those cost thousands of dollars and I can't afford it. So can't do anything about the windows or anything. So it's just not really. I mean, I haven't really prepped the house, but I think we're going to stay at my friend's house.
That's out of the zone because you're.
Yeah, she's out of my friend's house is out of the evacuation zone.
And what's the town you live in? I keep saying
Newport
Richie. That's right, because you used to live in Citrus Heights in California. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to call and check on you. All of my friends on YouTube are praying for you. Like, there's a lot of people praying for you, girl.
Oh, thank you.
And I love you, and your dad loves you, and oh boy, I'm gonna get emotional. Ooh. I just love you. I love you so much, and I don't want anything to happen to you. Okay?
No, I love you too. Nothing. I don't think anything will happen. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. I'll stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, and remember, you're a follower. You're not a leader. You vote. Your mama taught you how to be a follower, and you know how to act in emergency situations. You're calm, and that's what I really adore about you. You keep your head straight during shit, girl, and I love that. Okay?
Yeah.
And I love you, and I know you only got a few minutes, so I don't want you to get in trouble at work, okay? Because so call me tonight, okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay, love you.
I love you too.
I love you more. Be safe, babe. Okay, bye. Oh, God, you guys, it's just so hard when my kid's down there, man.
Yeah. Well, the big thing they do.
Leave. You heard all of that.
10, the big thing you could do is just give it to God. God's got her.
I know, and she's got God in her heart. And so just pray for everybody in Florida, you guys. My daughter's down there, my husband's friends down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike, you ready?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're just, the meteorologist is getting emotional during Milton. It says it's going to double in size before it hits, and it's not going to matter the category when it hits. And he's crying up here. That's messed up, man.
Okay. Yeah, but we're going to give 10 a moment to compose herself while we take a message from Mike. Let me find the video so we can do it. Where's my assistant at? It's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
Dinner tonight, mashed potatoes with sauteed onions, with hamburger mixed up with mushroom gravy, cheesy garlic bread, and a Dr. Pepper.
Yum. That was brought to you by Cooking with Mike B. For further recipes, please check out his YouTube channel. He made some kind of soup yesterday, and I got to go back and rewatch it. I was trying to play with the dogs while I watched your video, and I didn't catch what kind of soup that was you made.
Well, I got good news. I only have 2 more cords of wood coming, and then once that's done, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
She couldn't even get sandbags, you guys.
And Dory Fickle wants to know if she can come to your house, Mike. Sounds yummy.
Yeah, dinner's at 5. Dinner's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, if you deliver to RLB, she'll give you a kissy. But
that's messed up that she'd get fired if she left. Everyone, please, in chat, and if you're watching the replay, others, please, prayers for everyone in Florida. Be charming. Tin's daughter, everybody that was also affected by the other hurricane, just pray it up for them. Thank you.
Okay, 10, a couple of things about your daughter. Okay. First of all, I don't know if she told her work where she lives at. If she's in the evac zone,
she is.
And she's ordered to evac, she cannot be threatened to lose her job. So after this is all over, she needs to file a complaint with the county that she was supposed to evacuate, but her job's telling her she can't, and she works for the county. I guarantee you there's got a big old stink. Somebody's going to get fired, and they might help her with anything that she needs to get reimbursed for, because that's a no-go. If she's got to go, she's got to go. Her job can't hold her there. They got to give her another place to live.
She's only been working for the county, you guys, like maybe 3 or 4 months. We were so proud that she got that job because,
Yeah.
And
I am too, but I mean, that's the whole
good
thing.
Jobs, but and she's very young in a sense, you guys. I mean, she's in her mid-30s and stuff, but she's I don't know. But I did teach her to be a follower. Like when 9/11 happened, I really thought the Ali salad bars got us, and nothing was going on in our town. And I went to Seattle and I bought ribbon and brought it back and got the retired people to make the bows, and then I had to go to the city manager to get them put up. And she saw me get very, very involved with our community during that time. I got really involved. In fact, I helped with the firefighters with their boot drives and but I really thought that the Ali salad bars got us. Okay. I really did, until about 2018, 19, when I met a lot of you guys. And then I realized, it wasn't the Ali salad bars. It was us.
Yeah. Well,
But I
Ten,
told her to give
have
a
you ever
call.
thought about it? All the Ali salad bars wear towels on their head, right?
Yeah,
What's underneath the towel? I
their
guarantee
hair
it's a
that they
tinfoil.
can't.
I guarantee it's a tinfoil hat. I guarantee.
Supposedly it's their hair. They can't cut it like Samson or something. Because you remember when that girl cut Samson's hair and he lost all his strength or something.
It was Delilah that cut his hair, and that sounds really good, Lady Dagger status.
Yeah.
Samson and Delilah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I can't be in connection with Samson because haircut or not, they're pretty weak as a people. That's all I got to say.
Well,
when they gotta cover their face so they don't want people to see that they're doing bad things. Yeah, that's not showing strength.
but not all of them are bad. Just like there's not all bad people and not all bad black people, and they're not all bad salad bar peoples either. It's just a condensed large group of the salad bars don't like us.
Yeah. Hey, let's defund the Ali salad bars. Yeah.
Tin Shift wants you to text her, I think.
Yeah, I got it. I will shift. But yeah, sorry you guys. She let me call her, and so you got to hear my daughter, and yeah, I am
Okay, I thought ROB was a girl. Is ROB a guy?
Yes, she's split by shorts.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's a thing from Bart Simpson for one. But if ROB is a girl, I hope she's wearing Daisy Dukes. And if she's a guy, Mike, he's all yours.
No, thanks. Nope. Nope.
Lady Dagger status said she grew up Pentecostal and they couldn't really cut their hair either. That's why it was so long.
There.
What's age got to do with it, ROB? I just need to know if you're male or female.
63.
Mike B wants to know.
Oh,
I know you are. And stop looking at my ass.
You just got called down.
I will say this in my defense. I've always liked to be with older women.
Yeah. And ROB, I'm just going to say, ooh, you're older. Cougar.
She called you an ass. I'm a woman.
No, shit. I think she was.
Ooh, burn. Good one, RLB.
It was a typo. She says she's going to bite my ass.
Bite her.
That's what she meant to write. But,
That's funny. That's cute, RLB.
Yeah. She's funny. I love her. In a friendly family way. Calm down now. We're not getting married or anything. I don't believe in marriage no more.
Oh, don't say that. You don't know that. Come on.
Yeah. Until the Lord gives me the woman I'm supposed to be with. It's going to be a woman that loves me, doesn't call me an ass, gives me kissies all the time.
Come on. At one point, you're going to be called an ass, even by your significant. Come on.
I call myself an ass. What are you talking about?
It's like, stop being an asshole, I don't say that very often to my husband, but every once in a while I'll be like, will you stop being an asshole? And then he'll
be like, no, I like being a widow. Is it a black widow?
No, she's not a black widow.
Hey, single life is awesome. You get to do your own stuff. You don't have to depend on anybody. But
I don't know. I like being married. I like being married. I like knowing that I'm with.
Hell no. No AI woman for me. I short circuit them. I got too much energy.
I will say in my defense, I do miss being with somebody, but I do enjoy the freedom. It's nice.
No, I'd rather have somebody to enjoy stuff with.
RLB.
I agree. I do miss being with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiv said her hubby is her rock, and that's pretty much my husband's my rock too, because I'm not the strongest person, and he always is so easily temperamented. He's very professional, cool, and calm about stuff. So opposite of me, and that's why we do well together.
Yeah.
Dory says, I was somebody for 28 years, and it wasn't the best years, so I like being single for now. Well, that's okay too, Dory, because if you weren't with the right person, that's understandable.
Yeah.
And
Hey, you're gonna have lonely times, but it's good to have company. I mean, you don't have to have somebody 24/7 with you to have company. Just go visit, go have some tea or something, you know.
The longest relationship I was ever in was almost 11 years, and then she ended up getting sick and passing. I ended up taking care of her the last 2 years of her life.
Oh, that's sad, but that's nice that you were there for her. You were meant to be in her life at that time.
Yeah. See, I could live in a neighborhood with B and RLB, because they'd keep me freaking straight. And RLB just let you know I don't look in the mirror when I call myself an ass, because I'm like a vampire. I don't have mirrors in the house. Yeah. I'm so good looking, I don't need to know when I wake up if I'm good looking or not. So.
Eve said her oldest daughter's never been married and has no desire, and took dad's advice. Use them, abuse them, and lose them. Oh, that's sad. My daughter was married, and I knew that. I hope you're not listening, Jamie. I knew the day you got married, and I gave it 5 years, and you just shy of 5 years. I could tell.
Hey, Cat Mom.
But I also think that people need to see people through at least 2 seasons, because they're going to be awesome the first season, but she just sent me something. What she sent me? Oh, she sent me an I love you.
Yeah. And while everything's going on, we got to listen to this advertisement. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. We are in the season of the sun, people. So enjoy it.
Well, supposedly we're in Aquarius, but then they say that we're in Pisces. So I don't understand that part about astrology, and I don't really want to dive into that, because it's a lot just learning about sunspots and different polarities, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Didn't the mamas and the papas sing that song about what you just said?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I just remember hearing it on. That was a dude that sang it, but
no, I think it was the mamas and the papas, and then that one guy ended up being a dirty dog and doing his daughter wrong, from that show, Mackenzie Phillips stuff. He was another one of those scumbag,
No.
Oh yeah,
everybody is wrong. The guy that sang it was Terry Jacks, a Canadian singer, songwriter, and guitarist.
Yeah, the show One Day at a Time, and then that Mama Cass that was in that, she ended up passing real early too.
And yes, Jason, we're supposed to be in Pisces according to the Julian calendar, but we're in the Gregorian calendar, so they say that we're in Aquarius, and I don't understand that. So I don't.
So Pedro, I got a couple of questions for you for your comment. If your oldest is 19, is she married? And if she is, did he ask you for her hand? And if he didn't, you need to pull him aside and say, so she didn't ask me for my daughter's hand. You need to come and ask me to impregnate her, or else you ain't going to make it.
Oh, Jamie's
let him live with that.
Jamie's husband asked my husband for, But then I asked my husband, I said, did you do that? Did you call my dad up? And he goes, no.
Oh, yeah, then I understand why he ain't.
And I go, well, why didn't you do that? And he goes, because we were older. It wasn't like we were younger, but my dad liked him anyhow. So,
growing up, I even went up to the parents and asked them if I could date their daughter.
Oh, that was nice. You were taught right then.
Yeah, and I always took the mom flowers when I first met her. Of course, the girlfriend always got jealous because I got the mom better flowers than her, but they didn't understand. You got to impress the mom. If you get in with the mom, you can wear the dad down. If the dad doesn't like you.
Oh, is that how it works? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know the pecking order on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because the dad could hate you because you got long hair or something. But if the mom loves you, she's going to work on the dad. Say, no, he's a nice young man. He treats our daughter well. Just because he has long hair doesn't mean anything. Sort of like that song Tesla, signs. They're judging you because the way you look instead of the way you are. Yeah.
That's what happened with the last woman I was with, the one that passed. The first time I met her mom
Mm-hmm.
sitting there on the couch, and I ended up looking at something on the ground. I ended up finding this earring they were looking for about 3 weeks, and I was the one that found it. And after that, I was in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, see,
No.
if I met B Charming, I'd have to take her freaking Venus flytrap since flowers don't impress her.
And Melvita says her husband still opens the doors for her, and it's really good to her. That's nice.
That's common courtesy. I do it to any female that rides in my vehicle, friend or not. I
Well, when
open
I'm
their door for the guys. They're on their own, but the girls, I still open it, even if I'm not dating them. They're just a friend. That's just common courtesy.
I do that when I go to the stores. If it's not an automatic door, I always hold the door for a man or a woman. Yeah, exactly. Common courtesy. It's called manners and being polite.
Yeah, and be charming. You're wrong. The man's not supposed to bring you the New York strip. The woman is. The woman's supposed to cook her for the man because he's been working long hours all day long. He's hungry.
Oh yeah, right. No.
I'm just picking on B because
That was like 50 years
she's trying to
ago.
bait me. Yeah. And a good woman will cut up my New York steak for me. Just joking. I'm joking because I've seen that in too many movies.
Do you know when our daughter comes to visit, it's so funny because my husband will cut her meat up like he did when she was a little kid.
Yeah.
He will do that, and she's in her 30s, and she thinks it's cute that her dad does that. Oh, RLB said, my husband told me you have a good woman who unlocks your door after she's in the car. That's true.
Yeah, but nobody ever asked, why did she lock the door and have to unlock it?
Well, she had to reach over.
No, you've seen it on TikTok, you've seen it on YouTube, you've seen it on shorts on YouTube. Yeah, that's because the girl locks the door and then she toots before you can get into the car, and then she unlocks it.
Oh, that's gross, Trust.
Oh my
There's
God.
videos on it.
We go from poop
Hey, I'm just reporting what I see.
Wait a minute, is this a Reverend Jenny show? Is this a Reverend Jenny show?
That reminds me of a joke.
Fart a lot. Sorry, just
Trust, that reminds me of a joke. You ever been at a party with women and couples and stuff, and they're all hanging out, and you ever smell a party fart? It's never the woman, because the women they hold it in.
Wait a minute. Flatulence. You know what? No, I don't. Why do we get on poop and farts? Can't do it. There's ladies in the audience.
And yeah, Pedro, I understand that. There's a lot of women here too, and I try to hold the door open for them at stores. So I can open the door myself. So I block them and say, okay, well, fine. And I freaking close the door on them. Let them open it themselves. May be rude, but, I'm just trying to be nice. They don't even have to say thank you. Just smile and keep going. I'm just trying to be respectful because they're a woman.
Can we?
But if they want to be rude, I'll give them I put the mirror up and they can freaking get what they get. And when they get mad, it wasn't me, it was them.
Okay, let's change this subject.
Well, I blame Schiff because Schiff sent me a message and I went straight to Facebook to get it. And the first thing I saw this morning on Facebook was this cartoon of a man and a woman riding a motorcycle. The woman's on the back holding on the man. The woman says, I just love the way the wind feels in between my hair. And the guy's thinking, oh, that's the reason you stopped shaving your legs. Kind of
my
funny that I
God.
saw that, and then of course Shift Kicker's the one that sent me the message this morning. I'm like, oh, too perfect. Shift Kicker motorcycle cartoon. Yeah.
And you noticed that they laughed and I didn't. Yeah.
That's because you don't ride a motorcycle.
The only girl up here.
Yeah, Shift Kicker's like, huh? She didn't listen to the story. Oh my God.
I don't know where to go after that.
Oh yeah. And since Jason's got a wait, no, it's not Jason. He's talking about poop still. RB's got to get to the school. My my daughter-in-law, she finally passed her RN state test.
Oh,
Ooh, she's an RN. She had to take it second time.
That is such a hard test too.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
so thank you for everybody that prayed for her to help her because she was really nervous the first time. And I told her she probably would. And she got upset with me. And I said, no, a lot of people don't pass it the first time. Talk to the teacher. They'll tell you.
But then you got to wait like 3 months to go back and retake it.
Yep.
You know,
so she finally did it, and she notified me this morning. Yeah, I was so happy for her. I knew she could do it.
Oh, congratulations! That's something to be proud of. That is.
Well, thank you, everybody. Yep. And now she's happy because she's had a job that she can't start till she gets that certification. Now she can. She notified him, and they're going to look it up so she can start her job. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and we need more nurses out there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of nurses retired during COVID.
Yeah.
You know, because they weren't going to take the, you know what, and we lost a lot of nurses then. I mean, even Shift said, no, I'm done. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not right at all what they did. It's awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah. Well, RB, you be safe. We love you, and we'll see you next time. And while you're away, know that I'll be cooking Bee Charming a New York steak and getting it ready for her, because that's probably gonna be my punishment. I gotta cook one for her.
I gotta get going, you guys, because I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do today. And if you guys want 10 TV tonight, then
no, you gotta tell us the whole story.
You don't want it tonight? Okay, we can go on vacation for a night.
No vacation. You got to do it the right way. Okay.
But
okay, everybody listen up. Tim's got an important message about tonight, and it's going to be 9:05 Pacific.
8:05 Pacific.
Okay. 10:05 Central and 11:05 Eastern. Here's 10. Go ahead.
So tonight, yeah, you guys, Craig's gonna set up the stream. Yorga should be there. We're gonna keep going through because Jay wants to have something when we get back. So please tune in tonight to 10 TV, and we're gonna talk about the sun. We're gonna talk about the hurricanes, and maybe I'll find the funnies. Okay, but no poop or fart jokes because this isn't the Shanny and Rev show. Yeah, just saying.
Oh, hold on. I gotta bring up your link for it.
And back to you, Trust, in the studio.
Not yet.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I look forward to
put it up there.
I look forward to the Taco Tuesday in the morning, Tim, because unfortunately it's way past my bedtime. But I always enjoy watching you in the morning. The replays.
Oh, good, cool. Thank you for the people that watch us. I don't know why you do. And we're not monetized, so don't worry. But I have been getting told that I've been getting commercials on stuff, you guys. And that's Google. That's not me, because I'm not going to change. I'm not going to take money from the Google gods. No way.
Okay, I just pinned Tim's link in case you're one of those slackers that don't have her saved. That's definitely one of the channels that's not only 10 TV approved, it is Trust in God approved, Shift Kicker approved, and whoever else wants to approve it. But yeah. And we don't take money, but if you want to do a donation, we'll give you suggestions of who to donate.
The hurricane victims.
Yeah. We won't tell you which ones, but you decide. Do your research. Pick a good one.
Yeah, and stay away from the beg talkers because there's a lot of them out there beg talking like, I just need some help. I just need some help. It's like, and there's a lot of them in Florida that are begging right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't. Okay, as far as Jay, I haven't heard anything since yesterday. He was still in ICU, you guys, yesterday. And he tried to pull out his breathing tube, but, because he's notorious for that. But he wasn't successful. And she said, I swear this man is killing me. He doesn't realize he's sabotaging himself.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to pull, because he's been on a ventilator, you guys. Yeah, and then with all this energy coming in, I worried, about him last night. I worried about, I'm worrying about the world right now, so I'm like very worried, and I shouldn't be, I should just, I'm praying, and I know God's gonna take care of everybody, in His way, I just hope it's the way I want, but God's way is the way, not my way. And if you want to make fun of me because of God and Jesus, go right ahead, because you look really stupid when you do that and turn around and say, oh, you're a Christian, and then you make dirty cartoons. Come on. Yeah. Grow up. These people. Okay, I got to go. I gotta get
we're going to close out. I just want to give you an update on Milton. Hurricane Milton, St. Johns County orders evacuations for zones A, B, and F. So if you're in A, B, or F, they're ordering you to evacuate. If you plan to stay, vayas con Dios, and make sure you pray. Keep your Bible close to you, because it's going to be a hard one. And one last thing for Florida, check your insurance policies if you're lucky enough to have an insurance policy, because there's some places, I'm waiting for the stream to come back by, but it looks like they just took it down. They're warning about the coverage policy, so you may want to check your insurance policy before.
If they label it a Cat 4, then they won't be able to use their insurance. If it's a Cat 5, then their insurance would kick in. So they're going to do everything to keep this, to say it's at a 4 for the insurance industry. Yeah, that was leaked out yesterday too.
Yeah, because they're following what the government does. It's all about the money, not about the people.
Y'all have a wonderful day. Prayers for everyone in Florida and all those affected by the hurricane. And drink plenty of water, and God bless every single one of you.
Yep, and remember, also pray for Agent Shay,
yes,
Tin's daughter, Shift Kicker, everybody that even hasn't mentioned that they need prayers. Just pray for everybody in the family. That's why it makes y'all the wonderful chat that you are. We're all family, and we love you. Remember, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, upset with them, or they call you an ass, still love you. And check on your pets. Don't leave your cats out in the middle of a hurricane. They don't like water.
And don't fart in a car when there's other people in there and the windows are rolled up. That's just rude.
Really? What's it smell like, Tin?
I want to explain that.
Oh my God.